In this video, we will be looking at Microsoft Outlook and some of its uses. Whilst primarily used for email, Outlook also includes some other useful features to help manage your mailbox and day-to-day tasks. For the purposes of this session, we will be using the web version of Outlook, though the desktop version should provide similar functionality. To sign into your Outlook, please go to the University of Plymouth website at www.plymouth.ac.uk. Look for the login option. This will usually be in the top right-hand corner. Left-click on Login, and from the drop-down menu, select Student. If you are prompted to pick an account, please select your university email address by left-clicking on it and enter your password. Then left-click on Sign In. If not, you may need to enter your full University of Plymouth email address first, followed by your password. Click on the email tile on the screen. Occasionally, you may need to re-enter your details and left-click on the email tile again. Your Outlook mailbox should now open. Please note that your layout may differ slightly to the one shown. Alternatively, you can also go to the login page on the Microsoft 365 website and sign in with your full University of Plymouth email address, followed by your password. If prompted, please select Work or School account. Left-click and then enter your details. Then left-click on Sign In. Your Outlook mailbox should now open. Please note that your layout may differ slightly to the one shown. To create an email, left-click on New Email, usually in the top left-hand corner of your Outlook page. A blank email template should be displayed. In the To field, start typing the email address. You may be presented with some suggested names or email addresses based on what you have typed. Left-click to choose, taking care to select the correct email address. You can also type an email address into the CC field, though this would not generally be the direct recipient. They may be interested in or relevant to the email's content, but you may not require a response from them. In the Add a Subject field, add a brief summary, for example, what the email relates to. Underneath the Add a Subject field is the main body of your email. This is where you would usually enter the main or important details of your message. Once you have checked your email and are ready to send it, left-click on Send. There may be occasions when you need to add an attachment to an email that you want to send to someone. This may be a document or photo, for example. Left-click on New Email, usually in the top left-hand corner of your Outlook page. A blank email template should be displayed. Above the blank email template, there should be a horizontal row containing various icons. One of these should look like a paperclip. Left-click on the paperclip icon. A drop-down menu should be displayed. This will display potential locations for where your file might be stored. For example, you may have a document saved to the device you're working on, and so you would select Browse this computer. Hover over the required location and left-click to select. Look for the file that you want to attach to your email. Depending on where the file is stored, you may need to either select and choose Open, or select and choose Attach. You should then see a small block beneath the subject field with details of the file you have just attached. There should also be a drop-down arrow icon next to the file details. Left-click on this to see available options such as Preview or Remove Attachment. Follow the steps outlined in the Creating an Email section to finish your message. To reply to an email, you can either right-click on the message itself and select Reply or Reply All from the drop-down menu. Or, if you have the reading pane displayed and can see the email, you can left-click on the single arrow that points to the left to reply, or the double arrow that points to the left for Reply All. Take care when selecting Reply All, as this will send your message to everyone included in the original email you have received. Enter the details of your message. Once you have checked your email and are ready to send it, left-click on Send. There may be occasions when you need to forward an email onto someone else. To forward an email, you can either right-click on the message itself and select Forward from the drop-down menu, or, if you have the reading pane displayed and can see the email, you can left-click on the single arrow that points to the right to forward. In the To field, start typing the email address that you want to forward the email onto. You may be presented with some suggested names or email addresses based on what you have typed. Left-click to choose, taking care to select the correct email address. You can also type an email address into the CC field. They may be interested in or relevant to the email's content, but you may not require a response from them. Enter the details of your message. Once you have checked your email and are ready to send it, left-click on Send. Creating folders is an easy way to organize your emails. To create a new folder, right-click on Folders and select Create New Folder. An empty box should appear at the bottom of your existing folders. Name the folder by typing into the empty box and left-click on Save. Folders can be renamed, moved, emptied, and deleted. Right-click on the desired folder to see the available options. You can also add folders to your favourites so that they are more prominent and easier to locate. This is especially useful for emails that you may need to refer to more often. Right-click on the desired folder, hover over the Add to Favourites option, and left-click. The folder should now be at the bottom of your favourites list. You can change the order folders are displayed in the favourites list by either left-clicking on the relevant folder and dragging it up or down, or by right-clicking on the folder and selecting either Move up the list or Move down the list. You can also use the Focused Inbox function to help manage your inbox. By using artificial intelligence, Outlook can sort your email to help you focus on what matters most. It takes into account emails and contacts with whom you interact, sorting incoming emails and highlighting those it believes will be more important to you. This can also help to filter out distracting, automatically generated, or bulk email. More important email messages should be under the Focused tab, while the rest remain easily accessible but out of the way on the Other tab. To access the Focused Inbox settings, left-click on the Settings icon. This is usually a cog. Check that the email and layout options are both selected. You should then see an option for Focused Inbox, where you can choose to either sort messages or don't sort my messages. Click on Save to choose your option. Please note that the Focused Inbox function may not suit all users and is not guaranteed to sort your emails in the way you might do yourself. This feature can be switched off if you prefer not to use it. Outlook has a built-in calendar to help you keep track of appointments and events. This also allows you to create and add appointments, meetings, or other events to your calendar. You can set reminders for these, invite other people, request responses to confirm or decline attendance, and add attachments for attendees to read. You can also set up recurring meetings or events and customize how often they occur. To open your calendar, go to the App Launcher. This is usually 9 small dots in the shape of a square. Or simply select the calendar icon. Both options are usually located towards the top left-hand corner of your Outlook page. Your calendar should now open. You can choose to view your calendar by day, work week, week, or month. You should also be able to see the current month in the side panel. Clicking on a date will switch the main calendar to that date. Use the up and down arrows to change the month. To add something to your calendar, left-click on the desired date, and then left-click on the calendar screen. A box should appear. Add a name for the event, e.g. one-to-one catch-up, to the Add a Total line, and select the start and end time from the drop-down. Alternatively, you can also click on the All Day slider if it is an all-day event. You may also need to invite people to the event. To do so, start typing their name onto the Invite Attendees line. Left-click on the required name to select. Location details can be added to the Search for a Room or Location line. Please note that some rooms and locations may have their own calendar or booking arrangements, so you may need to check these before confirming. When you have finished adding all necessary details, click on Send. Please note that if no attendees have been added, you will instead have a Save option. Click on this.